This soldier is about to get hit by a sniper. How would you feel if you won $43 million at the slot machine? These two planes full of skydivers collided in the air. Would you like to learn more about these crazy events? Stay tuned. Would you rather have $43 million or a steak dinner? Unfortunately, one woman wasn't left with much choice even after hitting the jackpot on a slot machine. Katrina Bookman was playing the slots at the resort's World Casino in Jamaica, Queens, when she secured what would have been the largest slot machine jackpot in U.S. history, $42,949,000. She took a selfie with the machine to mark the moment, and later said her whole body went numb when she saw the life-changing figure. Bookman was told to come back the next day to discuss her winnings, but when she asked an employee what she'd be walking away with, he responded, "You didn't win anything." The New York State Gaming Commission said Bookman's machine had malfunctioned and that she'd actually won just $2.25. The machine had a disclaimer stating malfunctions void all pays and plays, and as a result, the commission said that they were required by law to give Bookman only what she'd actually won. As a gesture of goodwill, the casino offered Bookman a complimentary steak dinner, though that's hardly something to cheer about when you think you've won enough money to eat steak for the rest of your life. The Taliban has unveiled a supercar it has been working on for the past 5 years, but it's unlikely to pose much of a threat to the established supercar companies, named the Madana. The vehicle is a prototype supercar, which was made by a team of 30 engineers from the Afghanistan Technical Vocational Institute. While the bodywork looks sleek, beneath the surface is an engine from a Toyota Corolla that would probably struggle badly in terms of performance against established supercars. Chief Ghulam Haidar claimed the engineers had modified the engine to make it powerful enough for the driver to go faster than you'd expect from a hatchback engine. There are also plans to add an electric powertrain into the vehicle at some point in the future, with the supercar still very much a prototype despite the years of development spent working on it. A spokesperson for the Taliban said the car's development was an honor for Afghanistan and spoke about the prototype as an example of the scientific development the country was capable of. Other officials said they hoped the development of the supercar would help boost Afghanistan's international image, which is not very positive following the Taliban's takeover of the country. Chilling footage from 2013 shows the moment two planes full of skydivers collided in the air, forcing the pilots and passengers to jump to safety. While one plane came crashing to the ground, the other made its way back to the runway. Miraculously, none of the 9 passengers or 2 pilots suffered serious injuries in the crash. The crash happened in November 2013 near Lake Superior, Wisconsin. According to skydiving instructor Mike Robinson, the 2 planes were flying close together, as the skydivers were supposed to jump in formation. However, the terrifying video shows the moment the 2 small Cessnas carrying the skydivers crashed together, bursting into flames. The lead pilot said his windshield shattered, and he heard a loud noise before he jumped out. The wing of one of the plane broke off in the air, but luckily it was full of skydivers who managed to parachute to safety. A medic named Stephen Schitterer was on routine patrol in Baghdad in June 2005 when a sniper in a van lined with noise-absorbing mattresses fired a single shot that knocked Schitterer to the ground. Saved by his body armor, Schitterer can be seen in the video springing back up and scrambling to safety behind his Humvee. In the background, his attackers can be heard muttering Allahu Akbar. Schitterer pointed them toward the direction of the shot. As they maneuvered toward the source of the attack, a van pulled out in front of them, and the chase was on. They were able to track down and capture the driver of the van. As Schitterer secured the terrorist with a pair of handcuffs, he gave medical aid to the wounded terrorist, the same one who'd tried to take his life. Luke Aikens became the first skydiver to jump from a plane without a parachute or wingsuit and lived to tell the story. In a stunt called Heaven Sent, the 42-year-old daredevil leaped 25,000 feet to Earth, setting a world record. To accomplish this feat, Aikens had to direct his body in free fall using only the air currents around him to land safely on the high-tech 10,000 square foot net, about a third the size of a football field, laid out to catch him. The jump was aired live on television via the Fox network during an hour-long special. Aikens fell for about 2 minutes above the California desert, appearing to soar effortlessly, arms extended, face downward, and as he neared the ground, with a mere second to go, he expertly flipped onto his back and landed without incident. He then climbed out of the net and embraced his wife, Monica, who was among a cheering group of family and friends, including their 4-year-old son, who'd all anxiously watched the breathtaking spectacle. Aikens, who said during the broadcast that he'd been preparing for this jump for 2 years, had previously done 18,000 parachute jumps and performed a variety of stunts, including for Iron Man 3.